Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 4th at about 10 o'clock, and I'm going to take you on a day of the life of quarantine for me and Reg. I just got up, which is nice because today's an in-service day for teachers, so all my coworkers are back and I got to sleep in. So one positive of being positive for COVID. I am quarantined until Friday, so I have felt fine the whole time. I'm a little stuffed up and have had a little bit of a runny nose, but that's about it. After Christmas Eve, some of my other side of my family, they ended up testing positive. So my mom called me last week and just said, hey, there's about, I think like 3 or 4 of them tested positive that we were with on Christmas Eve. And she just said that she was gonna get tested because she had a sore throat. I'm like, well, I kind of have a runny nose, so maybe I should test myself too. And it came back positive. So I have felt fine. I've been getting plenty of sleep and hydrating since then. But yeah. I've had a lot of lazy days, which has been nice because up until I knew I had COVID, I was making jokes on TikTok and Reels saying like, I'm not gonna leave my inflatable couch for all the break. And that was before I knew I had COVID, and then I ended up testing positive. So I'm like, wow, I'm really not leaving my couch. But today, I need to actually be productive. So that's why I thought, maybe I'll vlog this. That way I have some accountability. So I've done my sub plans and I have all the copies and stuff done, but I always make a Google slideshow for them to go through for the day. And I have that bookmarked on my computer, so that way I can always make changes from home and it'll change it on there. So I need to make that slideshow because it's still from the last time I had a sub. So that's one thing I need to do. I have been doing laundry, but have I brought any of it up and put any of it away? No. I need to clean my kitchen, and let's see. I just need to clean my house, basically. I've just have been very lazy with everything. So I need to get my life together. I was also excited because I'm like, dang, I really want coffee. And then I woke up and I stop at Caribou a lot. And Allie, she used to be a pair at our school and she's like the manager there now. And I woke up to a Snapchat asking her if Reg and I were up yet. I'm like, oh, I just got up. She's like, well, there's gonna be a Caribou. He just came in from outside. She was like, there's gonna be a Caribou delivery on your front step. So I'm like, oh, just the best. So I'm excited I'll actually get coffee because otherwise I wouldn't have had coffee at all. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna shower first and then get going with the day. All right, she just messaged me saying it's on my front step, but my front step door does not open right now, so let's go around that. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, and Reggie got one too. Literally the best way to start the day. So Allie, you are the bomb. All right. Give Reg his treat here. He's got something, looks like some whipped cream. Enjoy, bud. Literally already a great start to the day. This tastes like one of their seasonal drinks that I got all December, like their peppermint mocha thing, but that hasn't been available anymore. And it's an extra large, so just a great start to the day. But okay, I'm gonna go shower. All right, showered. I'm gonna continue drinking my coffee. Reg is ready to play. I think the first thing I'm gonna do this morning is start with those slides for my sub because it's the last thing I need to be ready because I'm gone for just 2 days with the sub. So once I have those done, then the rest of the stuff's just for me at my house. If I don't get it done, it's not that big of a deal. Where the slides I need to get done, otherwise the sub plans will make 0 sense to him tomorrow. So I'm gonna start with those. Yeah, it'll be good because I'm gonna record on my phone, so I won't be able to scroll TikTok. And yeah, hopefully I won't get distracted. And I love Reg so much, but this is where he struggles because I'm gonna be sitting at the counter where he's gonna try to get into my lap 75 times, aren't you? But it's okay, we'll see. He just needs all the attention all the time. But I'll throw his toy a few times before we get rolling. For real, recording this helps me so much because I didn't have any distractions during that. That took me about 45 minutes, but it's worth it because, I don't know, it just makes everything easier. I have it all laid out. So like I have an overview of the day and I have copies that the sub will need at school, but this kind of goes through and has the whole day laid out. I can give directions to my kids. I can insert or change things. So I'll show you what it looks like for the sub for the next 2 days. All right, so this is like the sub plans that I have at school for him with all information, whatever else. But this is the slides that are open on my computer and I always leave bookmarked. Actually, these are the same bookmarks because I'm logged into Google Chrome. So I just have the sub right there. So I just edit this document. That way I can just change the date so they can see it if it gets closed out on my computer at school. So they'll come in, they have their morning meeting and there's that routine like usual. I left a little note telling them to be respectful for the next 2 days. They're gonna learn a little bit about their sub and share about their break, and if there's enough time they can play a game before they head to music and gym. So and then I just have like the read aloud, and I like this because I can put in the questions I want them to think about. When they're doing read to self, I can put in the timer for how long. We're gonna do a word work lesson on homophones, so I could put in the little lesson there, let them know what they're gonna need. So yeah, I just like doing it this way, and then even if it's a copy that they're gonna have at school, like for example the fluency, it just has it up there so like the sub can just click through and like, oh yeah, now it's time for fluency, grab that, get going with the group there. I can put their indoor recess reminders because it looks like it's supposed to be too cold to go outside tomorrow. I have my whole fraction lesson in here for him to go through because we're starting fractions tomorrow with the brain pop video inserted. So it just makes it easy to have everything. Like after that, you can have like their mystery Skype practice, and again, just have the visual reminders for the students up on the board, as well as a little bit more detailed directions for the sub in the actual sub plans. Can have their jobs, game, dismissal, and then I have Thursday in here too. So I just have everything I need, and if I decide I need to add something or change, like I remembered that they have library on Thursday, so I was able to put that into their morning slide and add that in there because I definitely forgot that they have library tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Thursday. Oh, and I just remembered I should need to remind them to charge their Chromebook, so I can add that into this one right now. All right, there we go. Put a little message in red right when they come in so they can charge their Chromebooks because I don't think any of them plugged them in over break. All right, so everything for school for the sub for the next 2 days is taken care of. I no longer have to worry about any of that. Anything that I do today is just for my own self being home. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you know I'm like very type B, so I usually let things get like to the point where like I have to do them, like dishes are when I run out of plates and my laundry's when I have no more clothes to wear. So is it the way I recommend for people to live? No. Is it the way that I do it and I've tried to be more type A and it just doesn't work? Yeah. So you guys are gonna get me today on a day where I'm like, I need to clean, I need to put my laundry away, and doing this video is gonna help me accomplish those things, I think. So I think we're gonna start with the kitchen just because I did have like a contact free grocery pickup where they just put it in your trunk, and I was masked up for it and everything, but that way I at least had groceries. But I haven't put the stuff that didn't need to be in the refrigerator, I just like left it on the counter, and then I made food last night so it looks really messy. So we're gonna tackle that first. And also my camera's dead and the battery charger's at school, so I'm using my phone, but that's also kind of good because then if I'm recording on this I can't use it as a distraction. So here we go, let's clean up this kitchen. All right, here's what we're starting with. Again, and this has been my tripod for holding on. Okay, painting stuff from when I did my walls the other day, if you saw that TikTok. This is a mix of groceries and stuff my mom dropped off. COVID tests, Lysol, Kleenexes. Some of it's Christmas gifts from kids that I still need to put away. And then stuff that I use from cooking and when I just move stuff over. So let's get these counters cleaned off. I have some dishes, but I think these are also clean in here. So yeah, those are clean. So I need to get those put away. So let's take care of the kitchen right now. Okay, we are cruising. Like when I decide to record something, this is so easy. Why can't I just realize that all the time and just keep it clean? My brain doesn't work like that, it's fine. So counters are cleaned off and wiped down. Dishes are going. I do have some that I have to wash by hand, so I washed them. They're drying there. Out here, this is the back entry area. So a few things out here, but those are like Reggie's toys, things I need to return, one of my friend's water bottles. So yeah, clean out here too. What do you think, Reg? Vacuumed. One thing I impulse bought on TikTok, because that's what I do, is like this pink cleaning stuff. And then there's like that lady who always has like that brush. I ordered that too, because do I deep clean things ever? No. But whenever I see her videos, I'm like, maybe I should. But I saw she put it on like her glass stovetop, and it took away like all like these whatever type of marks. Should we try that out? I think she left it on there for a while. So maybe I'll spread this out on there, let it sit for a while, and then come back with that little brush that I haven't used yet. That'd be exciting. This brush, do you guys see this girl on TikTok all the time? It's just like scrub. She like scrubs everything. Like she literally had a video saying you should deep clean your sink every week. And I mean, there's no way. No one's doing that. But whenever I see her videos, I'm like, oh, maybe I should try that. So I'm gonna put this on the stovetop. Let's see what happens. So here's our before. We're just gonna use this as reference. Okay, now that I have it open, I don't think I have to let it sit. It just says to apply it with a cloth and then rinse it off with hot water. I'm gonna try it. I don't think I need to use this thing. So we're gonna see what happens. All right, I feel like that was good. I don't know. I kind of want to use the brush, but it said to be careful because it could scratch like glass surfaces, so let's not. All right, I'm gonna get this with hot water and come wipe it off. I don't know. I probably didn't use it right, but whatever, we tried. Moving on. All right, it's only noon. We are cruising through things. If you were paying attention here when I was cleaning the kitchen, you might have noticed like on the inside of my cupboards, I didn't paint the insides yet. I got too impatient after having the doors all over my house. So I decided I would just paint them once they were up, but I haven't done that yet. So maybe that'll be something that I do today because I think I still have some paint left. The other part I need to paint is underneath. I wasn't going to because I mean, it didn't seem like something I needed to do, but if you're sitting at the counter over here at these chairs, like, that's all you see. So I think I need to paint underneath too. So we'll see how motivated I am after we're done doing laundry and what time it is, because that might be something to add to our list. All right, this is almost gone. Before I start laundry, I think the next area to tackle is the living room. I did have my first casualty with my inflatable couch. The corner piece popped. So then when I've been laying on it, like, that's normally where I lay. So it was uncomfortable, and I tried moving this one over and it just didn't work. So I've just been laying on this flat surface part. So I did email them, and I think they're gonna send me a new cushion, which is awesome because it's been good and I've had it for like a month and a half. So I'm pretty impressed. I think I probably could try to patch it, but I'm just gonna let them send me one. So I'm gonna get the couch put back together. Reggie shredded he shreds any toy that's stuffed like instantly. And this shark he's had for like a month, and he finally just got the stuff out. And when I started working my sub plans, Reggie decided to shred the cup that his whipped cream came in. So I gotta clean that up. And then vacuum. I did get, well, by moving taking down my Christmas tree, I mean, I moved it into there. So maybe I'll do that. I just don't know where I'm gonna put it yet or where the box is. We'll figure that out too. So that's moved. So maybe I'll take down this stuff today. All my mom's decorations. So that tree, we'll see. Let's just start by getting the couch put back together and vacuuming. All right, living room is done. I'll probably pull some more stuffing out here now that I cleaned it up. Yeah, featuring my flat cushion over there. Super nice, right, Reg? All right, let's play. This room doesn't count yet because like the railing's off, because if you watch my TikTok, I painted these walls a couple days ago, but I ran out of paint. So this was the last section of downstairs that needed to be done. It was that brown color. I couldn't reach that corner because of the stairs. So the railings are off right now. I painted this, so I have to do another coat on these walls and this section. And then after that, everything's painted on the main floor and upstairs. So like the hand railing's still there. That's just cardboard that could get thrown away. Window wraps. That table's my uncle's. This stuff I gotta find spots for. So this room just doesn't count for right now. So we're gonna just pretend. Right, Reg? We don't count that room yet, do we? No, we don't. Okay, we're at 12:15, for real. Recording this, not being able to use my phone and being productive has been 10 out of 10, would recommend. All right, my least favorite part now though is laundry. Like I literally have so much laundry that I've been doing. I just haven't carried any of it upstairs yet, and I haven't put any of it away. So that's what we need to do. And I'm gonna make it so I actually have to do it because I'm gonna record, because normally I would just keep going down there and grabbing new clothes from there, but we gotta do it. There's so much down there. All right, here we go. Quick outdoor break. All right, all of that's clean. Most of it's folded except for the top. All of this is clean. All of that is clean. Dirty stuff I'm still finishing. I think I have a load in. Cat. Oh, that just got left behind. Okay. I'm gonna move this over, do that. I think that's my last load, and everything is clean. I just gotta carry it upstairs. Hi, Ridge. All right, here's the plan. I'm gonna carry it all up. Like this is my first haul up clean. I'm gonna just unload it on my bed, sort it out to stuff that I like hang, stuff that, whatever. I also have, I'm just a great organized person. This is all clean, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna take this out too. And yep, exactly. All right, laundry's put away. Reg sat here the whole time. He does not like these productive days. He wants me just to lay down and pet him and play with him, but you still being a quick boy. All right, I'm not a bed maker. My stuff, I just washed that yesterday. That's the one thing I did do, so it's clean. I just don't make my bed, do I, Reg? What's the point? You're just gonna sleep in it again. That's my mindset. All right, closet. That is, I feel like a lot of clothes, but I moved this little dresser thing majig in here because this is like where my socks and stuff are. It was behind this door, just kind of hiding because it used to be my nightstand, but my mom got me a different one. So we're just gonna put that there because most of these shoes I don't wear right now anyways, so it's fine. Yeah, I did find a few dirty things, so I'll add that to the few things I had down in the basement and get that last load done, and they will all be officially clean. These are things that I just need to hang, but I don't have any more hangers, so anyways. So, room is clean. I'm gonna vacuum it quick. Again, I feel like I just need to say, this is not a normal day for me being this productive. Normally like for the last week when I've been in quarantine, I've laid on the couch and have watched Yellowstone. So, this is me having to deal with my laziness, and it's just being caught on film. All right, time to vacuum. Okay, these squirrels, they crack me up. They just torment Reg. The first thing he does every time he goes out there is stares at this tree and then runs over there, because they will run from that tree and hop between them, and he just tries to catch them, but they're on the other side of the fence, bud. It's not gonna happen. All right, it's 1:15. I'm gonna take a lunch and TikTok break, so I'll see you after that. All right, we're back. We're gonna start in the basement. And I know you're probably not supposed to do this indoors, but my mom told me if it's small like this and I'm gonna do it real fast, I can, and you're not. Nobody else hears my mom, so she said I can, so I'm doing it. These 3 small vents, I'm gonna spray paint them black, because that one's like chipping, that one's just gross, and the rest of them upstairs are black except for that one. So we're gonna do this very fast. All right, we'll let those dry. Got some in my hand, good times. Okay, next thing I wanna work on is the basement bathroom. So in here, I have painted the vanity. I replaced the mirror thing. Actually, my dad did that. My mom found it. My dad put it up. And then I have one coat on there, and then I ran out of paint again because this stuff has to have like the mildew, whatever in it, because it's in the basement. So I need to get a second coat on these walls. Let me just show you. Here's where we're at right now. I'll put it up before. So vanity is painted. You can see I got some on the floor. Replaced this with just a mirror. This wall has 2 coats on, and that just happened when I tried to wash my hands off from here, so I'm going to use that scrubber thing to get the paint off because it won't come off. Okay, anyways, this part has 2 coats, but then like you can see over here, this part's where I only have 1, and here. So I can't do that right now anyways, but what I do want to do is I feel like with the walls white, that I want to paint this tile white. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean the floor. Eventually I'm going to paint the trim white too, because you can kind of see, since these walls used to be blue, they were like sloppy when they did it. Everywhere where I have white is because I was going over blue. So I feel like I probably will end up just painting that all white at some point too. But right now I'm going to clean the floor. That way I can paint this. And that's just soaking because that's where I cleaned off the vents and they were rusty. So I'm just letting that soak, and then I'll scrub that too. Just a productive Tuesday. Look at me go. I am gonna go change shorts though real quick because these ones are like actually nice and I don't want to get paint all over them. All right, got some that already have paint on them, so we're good to go. All right, vacuumed and washed down with Mr. Clean the Floors, just like waiting for the tile to dry. Disclaimer, I used this tile paint on my backsplash, that used to be brown. It worked super well, but the thing is, after the first coat, when I did it, I was like, why did I do this? I thought I ruined it. It looked super, super, super bad. But then you wait 8 hours, you have to let it dry over 8 hours, and then the second coat goes on top of that first coat so much better. I did 3 coats on there, and I think it looks really good. So you guys are only gonna see the first coat, so don't judge it after 1 coat. Make sure you like follow me on Instagram, because then I can show before and afters after I'll probably do this, obviously the second coat probably tomorrow morning because I'm still quarantined tomorrow, and then I can wait 8 hours, maybe I can do the second and the third coat tomorrow and then share on Thursday. So do not judge yet. And remember, you don't have to live here if you don't like this, that's fine, because I'm gonna try it. I don't like the brown now with the white walls. And if at some point I need to replace the floors, I can do that in the future, but I'm gonna try this and see how it works. I'll show you the paint I'm using. I got it for 15 bucks on Amazon. I used like 1/3 of it on the backsplash, so I will have enough for sure for 1, probably 2 coats. If I don't have enough, I can just order more. So it was cheap. This could be a $15 solution for both my backsplash and my bathroom floors, so I'll show you what I'm using. Okay, you can't really see that anymore, but Diamond Hard repurpose. It is for interior, exterior, and it works for pretty much anything. So it does say tile on there at somewhere. Stick to any surface without sanding or whatever that says. Anyways, I'll link it, but it works super well on the backsplash. I also am proud of myself because I saved the roller I used. So I used like this little guy, and my uncle told me always save your rollers in case you want to do touch-ups, and I actually did, so I can use that guy. Like, here's a close-up of the backsplash after I painted it. Like, is it perfect? Did I get all the little bumps out? No, but it was hard with these little squares. But even with those, I still like it better than the brown. All right, so I got the paint all stirred up. I have about half of this left. So if 2 or 3 coats was the whole backsplash, I feel like I'll have enough, at least enough for 1 coat. and I'll order another can today. That way I can get the second coat on after this dries anyways. So here we go. Okay, that only took me 13 minutes. And obviously I was not careful around the trim because like I said, I'm already going to paint that. So I just kind of went for it. So that's one coat. Remember, it'll look much better after 2 coats, I promise. Promise. Yeah, I'll have to go around like the toilet better with like a brush and like under the cabinet. But after this dries, I'll do that before I start the second coat. And the amount I poured in works. Look, I have a lot of this left. So I'll for sure have enough for a second coat, maybe even a third coat without needing to order more. So anyways, I'm happy with how it looks so far. I feel like now if I'm thinking like white on white on white, it'd look very white, but then once there's rugs and stuff down, I feel like it'd be fine. So we'll see. But good thing about paint is you can always paint again, you know, or something. All right, moving on. All right, I feel like I'm gonna just keep on going with the painting train. So I think today I'm gonna do underneath the cabinets and then maybe the uppers. That way I can leave those open to dry. And then tomorrow I can do the lower cabinets, the insides. So here we go. All right, just a disclaimer, like when I did the actual cabinets, I took them off, I sanded them, followed the whole process. For underneath and the insides, and primed them first. This I'm just gonna put a coat on. I don't care because it's underneath, you don't really see it, and it's the inside. So I'm lazy, and I'm just gonna probably gonna do 1 coat on each of those, because again, I just don't care. Oops, my phone died there. Sorry about that, but since I had the paint out, I decided to just do the insides of the uppers and the lowers, and I did do underneath as well. So I got all those done, and the ones out here done as well, and underneath on that one too. All right, I feel like that was enough productivity for one day. I'm gonna end that here. It's about 4 o'clock. Oh, here's Reg. Look at him all cuddled up in the blanket. He was just outside chasing squirrels for a long time, so he has snow on his paws. He was looking off. Okay, proceed. Anyways, I am going to literally just watch, I think I have 2 or 3 episodes left of Yellowstone. So I'm gonna finish up Yellowstone season 4 until I'm caught up. I don't know if it's the end of the season or if there's still more coming on. But I'm gonna watch Yellowstone, and then I'm going to probably order DoorDash and spend way too much money on that. But I don't want to cook anything because I was already productive all day. So anyways, again, check Instagram so I can show you the before and after of the tile once that's finished. Thanks for tuning along, and I will see you next time.